Okay, so raise your hand if you are a lover of jogging or running. Oh, okay, if you are one of these people, maybe that treadmill is your best friend because sometimes the outdoor weather is really bad. So all you have to do is to step on the treadmill and you can enjoy the jogging or running just like you are running like outdoors. But for me, treadmill is a worst nightmare to me because it brought a very bad memories when I was a 3-year-old kid. Once upon a time, my parents took me to the department store with my little brother. Before that, my parents told me, Edison, don't run in a department store, just be a good kid. But as long as I arrived in the department store, I saw lots of toys, so I went crazy. Due to a lot of items in the department store, I totally forgot what my parents just said to me. And so I ran out of my parents' control. So that's the reason a tragedy happens. Our parents and me just went to the shop that sold the treadmills. And my dad just stepped on it. For me, I don't know what treadmill is at that time. So for me, it's just like a big toy. Okay, so I asked my mom, can I play with it? Of course, I get a negative answer from my mom. But at that time, my little brother was crying loudly. So my mom needs to take care of him. Just as long as that, just at that moment, I ran. I just ignored what my mom said to me again. And I just stepped onto the treadmill, just like what my dad did. It was at that time, I slipped on the treadmill. And my left hand was stuck in the treadmill. Oh, I cried out in pain, in severe pain. But fortunately, my dad saw it and just pulled it out immediately. So now I have right left hand, and that become handicapped. And also the hospital treat my hand well, but there's also a little bit scar on my left hand now. So there's a slight difference between my left hand and right hand. That's a slight difference. After that day, that terrible day, I haven't stepped on the treadmill for almost 20 years because I don't want that bad memories just flash in my mind again. So when I was going to the gym, I always see a treadmill, but I just quickly walk away. But until last year, when I went to the gym, I found out that every equipment was occupied by other people there, but just only treadmill left. So I have no choice. So although I want to exercise, I have to step on it. Although I feel a little bit fear about it. I just don't want that terrible thing that happened again. I brought up my courage to step on a treadmill. On this time, I didn't sleep on it. But I found out that the treadmill is not that scary at all. And the reason that I sleep on the treadmill is because I'm too naughty and I ignore what my parents said at that time. And also I didn't know the treadmill is dangerous. So from my experience, I learned an important lesson. Sometimes everyone may have fear of something. Maybe some of you have stage phobia. Or maybe some of you are scared of heights or scared of social. But the only way to face it is to conquer it is to face the fear. So now, although the treadmill is not my best friend right now, but I can tell you that I'm not afraid of treadmills anymore. Thank you.